All right, what's going on, everybody? It's Nico Moreno here, and I am super stoked to be giving you guys this training today. So what we're going to be talking about in this short training video today is how to use messenger bots, how to use Facebook chat bots for affiliate marketing. So if you're an affiliate marketer, if you're someone who wants to get started in affiliate marketing, or you're already an affiliate marketer, but you're not really sure how to use chatbots, you know that they're going to be helpful for you, but you don't really know how to implement them yet, then this is the perfect video for you. All right, so if you need to pause this video, there's going to be like two distinct parts of this video. We're going to have a part 1 and then a part 2. And they're pretty quick to implement. Each should only take you about 5 to 10 minutes. So if you want to pause this video right after we're done with part 1 and get that part set up and done and then move on to part 2, then that's what I would recommend doing. So what I've got here on the screen is a bots for affiliate marketing overview. So this is the basic overview strategy of how chatbots can work for affiliate marketers. Okay, so with affiliate marketing, you have a capture page, or you have some sort of way to capture people's email address or capture people's information. Now, with chatbots, we're not capturing their email address necessarily, although you can do that later on. But what we're doing is we're getting people subscribed into our messenger bot, chatbot, all right? So what that looks like is the number one way that I recommend to do this is to use a messenger ref URL. Okay, and I'm going to show you guys how to set that up in just a second. So I'm going to walk you through exactly what that is, what that looks like, and how to create your own right here, right now. But what I want to do is I want to explain this kind of in terms that you might already understand. So if you are familiar with email marketing, you probably know that you send traffic, you send people to a landing page where you collect their email address and then you follow up with them via email, right? Now it's very similar. It's a very similar strategy with chatbots, but we're just using a bot instead of email and instead of landing page, okay? So what we would do is we send our traffic to a messenger ref URL instead of a landing page, and then we just follow up with them via our bot instead of email. So again, the strategy is very similar. It's just we're using a messenger bot in place of email. You can do paid ads, right? So you can do Facebook ads, you can do Google ads, Bing ads, a bunch of different types of ads, even Instagram ads, right? And so we can also, if you have an email list too, you can actually send people who are on your email list to get them subscribed to your messenger bot sequence, all right? I'm going to show you guys how to do that too. You can write blog posts, okay? If you're a blogger, if you have a blog, you can also embed your messenger ref URL into those blog posts. And then once you get people clicking on your messenger ref URL, then once they officially opt in, then they're subscribed to your messenger bot, okay? So it's similar to being subscribed to your email list. So once they're on there, then you can repeatedly follow up with them. You can send follow-up messages, you can send broadcasts, like real-time messages, as well as automated sequences, okay? So what you would do there is then you would get people over to your sales page, right? You show them, you give them a free lead magnet to get them in the door, and then what you do is you follow up with them, you show them the sales page, and then a certain amount of people are going to actually buy that offer, right? And then what you do, kind of for the long term, right, is to kind of nurture them and to continue to show them, give them value and show them new offers as well. You can also send them content. So let's say you create a new YouTube video or a couple blog posts or things like that. And you can also send those out either in broadcast messages or in your automation sequences through your bot. And then you can also follow up with them long term with other related offers. All right, so this is kind of what bots for affiliate marketing looks like at a high level, okay? Again, the strategy is very similar to email marketing. However, you're just using a messenger bot in place of email. So now we're going to go into part 1. So what part 1 looks like is it's just this part right here. We're going to get the messenger ref URL all set up so that people can click on that and get subscribed to our bot. Okay, so this is what we're going to do right now. I'm going to hop over to my ManyChat account and we're going to get this part set up. So if you guys don't have a free ManyChat account, I highly recommend you get that. There's a couple other softwares out there like ChatFuel and stuff. I just use ManyChat. I think it's the easiest. It's very user-friendly, and again, you can get started for free. So what you're going to do is you're going to hop into your ManyChat account and you're going to click Growth Tools. So what a growth tool is it's similar to an email landing page. Basically, you can basically get people subscribed to your chatbot using a growth tool. So that's exactly the purpose of a growth tool. So what we're going to do is we can only have 4 if you're using a free account. So that's why I just deleted 1. We're going to create a new growth tool right here. And then I'm going to select messenger ref URL. Now you notice there's a bunch of different types we can do here. I almost always use messenger ref URL because it's by far the most flexible and it's the easiest. Okay, it's just a link, right? So let's click that. And then we're going to do affiliate marketing chatbot URL. This is just an internal name for me to remember, so you can name this whatever you want and nobody's going to see it, okay? So let's just click save. And then we see right here, we see a preview of what this message is going to look like, right? So if we want to actually, it's pretty cool. We can kind of see like what the user would actually see if they're clicking on this link and getting subscribed to our bot. Now, again, it's super user-friendly. You don't have to have any tech skills. All you do is you just click edit right here. And then you can actually go in and you can type whatever you want. So let's say, this is going to be the first message here. So we're basically going to be using this message to deliver our lead magnet, okay? So whatever you're sending, let's say you're offering a free checklist on the top 5 fat loss foods. So let's say, hey, first name, and this is very cool. So you can go down here, you can click on first name, last name, full name. You can get like all these variables that are automatically filled. Okay, so you don't even have to do anything. You can just get the person's first name automatically. So that's pretty cool. So you can just say, hey, first name, and you can also add emojis too. You can add a whole bunch of different emojis right here, and we'll say, thank you for requesting your, let's say, your free. And then let's create, what I really like to do and what I encourage that you do as well is just like add some personality in here, okay? Because chatbots are such a new thing. It's really a cool way to kind of get your personality across, okay? So I like to use emojis, not like tons and tons and tons, but I definitely like will throw a couple here and there just to make it like, just feel like a little bit more personal, right? And so what I'm gonna say here is click. So what I'm going to say now is I'm going to say click the button below to download it instantly. And then what you do is we can actually create, there's a whole bunch of different things that we can do with the buttons right here. So what I would recommend doing here is basically getting a URL to, if you can like host the file somewhere, like maybe on Dropbox or maybe Google Drive or something like that, and you can just get a URL to host your lead magnet, I would paste that lead magnet here. Otherwise, if you can't do that for whatever reason, you can also do, there's a couple different things that you can do instead. So if that option, that's the easiest option in my opinion, but there's a couple different options. We can also just add a file here, okay? So you can actually like click this, and then you'll be able to just pick like anything from your desktop or any file that you have here, okay? So that's how you would put your lead magnet in. And you see like this is kind of what it's gonna look like, okay? And so they're gonna be able to click this button right here to get access to their free lead magnet. And then we just click publish right here, so it's very important, remember to click publish. And then we're all good. All right, so let me just go back here we can just go back to growth tools. And then here it is. And so I'm gonna show you guys how to actually grab this URL too. I'll show you that in just 1 second, okay? So that's part 1. So we did that, so we've got our ref URL right here. And where you would get that is you would just click setup instead of opt-in actions. Like when you go to the ref URL, you're gonna always land right here. You just click setup instead, and then here's the ref URL, okay? So you can just copy the ref URL, and this is where you send your traffic, okay? So I'm gonna come back to this and talk a little bit more about the ref URL, but I wanna get part 2 finished up, okay? So part 2 is where we actually build out our sequence, okay? So this is where we're gonna do, get people to go to our sales page, get people to follow up with them, send them more valuable content on the subject, as well as send them other related offers, like kind of in the long term, okay? And so this is where the money is really made, okay? It's in the follow-up, all right? So it's very important to make sure that you are actually following up with your messenger bot list, all right? So this is part 2, and we're gonna get into this right now. So if you haven't done part 1, I recommend that you pause, you get that done, and then you get started on part 2 right after that. So let's go into part 2. What we're gonna do is we head back over to our ManyChat account, and then we click on automation here. And then we're going to click on sequences down here. Oh, another thing that I just remembered. So you see how it says powered by ManyChat here? So that's going to show right here if you're using a free account. So if you want this to ever like not be there, if you want it to go away, I think it kind of looks a little bit annoying. But if you're on a budget, like that's totally cool. You don't need to upgrade to the pro plan. But if you do want to get rid of this, the pro plan is only $10 per month. So that's $120 per year. And if you can afford it, I would recommend just going ahead and upgrading to pro. But if you don't want to and you don't mind this down there, then that's perfectly fine. Just go ahead with the free plan. And you can always upgrade later if you decide to. So what we do right here is we're going to go down to automation and then sequences. And so we're going to create a new sequence. And this is kind of where we would create what you might think of as like an email automation sequence. So kind of like an autoresponder sequence, only in bot form. So we're going to do affiliate marketing follow-up sequence. Okay, and you'll see it automatically creates like about 4 here. We can create as many as we want. Okay, so literally we can go out and create like 60-day sequence, 90-day sequence, 100-day sequence if we really wanted to. For the sake of like time, I'm not gonna do too many. I'm just gonna show you guys the basics of kind of how to do this. Okay, so what we would do here is you'll notice that each message, you see that there's like kind of like a timestamp of how much later this message is going to be dripped out. And then we also have the message, the actual message right here. So you can see right here, this one's going to be sent immediately. So if we want to send another message immediately after they opt in, we can do that. But if we want to wait, like let's say we want to wait, instead of sending it right away, let's say we want to wait 10 minutes. We can do that too. All right, so we'll do save and update schedule, and then I'll say after 10 minutes. And so let's go ahead and see the message that's going to be sent after 10 minutes. We can create one here. And then we have to go ahead and we give it a title so that we'll know like kind of what this is going to be, what we're actually saying in this message. They don't see this title. There's no email, there's no like message subject lines or anything like that. Unlike with email where you have, of course, like a subject line. There's none of that with bots. Okay, this is just for our own personal information. So let's say 10-min follow-up to offer. So what we're going to do here is we're going to say, so they just opted in. I'm going to say, hey, first name. And then, so this is an example of, let's say our affiliate product is in the fitness niche and we're selling some sort of like, a workout plus nutrition plan. Okay, so what I'm kind of doing right here is I'm saying, hey, my friend Kyle, like that would be the person who created the offer, put together this incredible training video that's going to show you the best workout. So this is probably going to be, maybe it's going to be a content video, maybe it's going to be an actual like video sales letter, maybe it's going to be some sort of like a webinar type video. Again, you can kind of change the wording around and fit the strategy to the actual offer. But in this example, what we're doing is we're going to be promoting, a video or basically a video sales letter that's going to be promoting a fitness type offer. So that's what I would say here. Again, keep it very short. With messenger bots, you don't have a lot of room. You don't have much copy to work with. So, just a couple sentences is fine, and that's really all you need. So then we would go like watch now. And then something like that. And then again, you would just link to the video file, or link to the sales page where the video is on. Again, in order for me to be able to save this, I have to put some sort of URL. So I'm just going to put Google, but you would put the right URL, your affiliate link, in there. And then we'll just do publish. Cool, so that's the first message. This is what it's going to look like. And then, so this is what our message, this is what our user is going to see. And this message right here that we're seeing is going to be sent 10 minutes after. And we can edit this at any time. Let's say we want to change it to 40 minutes. We can do that too. Okay, and then all we have to do is we have to make sure that this one's active. Okay, a lot of people forget that. It's a very easy step to miss. So just make sure that you set the message to active. And then all we do after that is we just create as many as we want, okay? So let's say, after one day, we might want to follow up with them again. Oops, didn't save. And this is after the previous message, okay? So just be careful with that. So this is going to be one day after that. This is going to be 1 hour after that. So it's not 1 hour total, it's 1 hour after the previous message. So just keep that in mind as well. So then after one day, we might do another follow-up message. That's going to say, hey, first name, check out Katrina's success story with the rapid fire 8 weight loss system right here. So then right here you would put your affiliate link in again. And let's see, show me. And you want to get creative, and you also kind of want to just like keep it fun with chatbots. You want to make sure that you, again, that you show that you're like human, right? You put in some personality, you just keep it fun, keep it light. And again, you also keep things very short, okay? So the beauty about chatbots is they're really, really good for like direct response type marketing. So getting people to take an action quickly. But again, at the same time, you don't have a lot of copy to work with, which is actually a good thing, right? Because you can build out these sequences really, really quickly. So, you don't have to overthink it. You want to keep it probably like between two to like 5 sentences. 5 would be like on the long end. So probably like 2 to 4 sentences. And yeah, that's kind of it. So we would just replicate that process for as many days as you want. Again, you don't have to go like, it's kind of overkill if you're going to be doing, like too many days. Like I would say like, 4 or 5 is probably good. But at the same time, if you want to kind of go all out and like this is going to really be like your one main sequence and like your main, business that you're focusing on, then of course go ahead, do like a 60-day sequence, do a 90-day sequence, do a 120-day sequence. And you'll see it's a lot quicker and a lot easier to set up than an email marketing sequence. And the results are much better because the click-throughs are so much higher with chatbots. So that's how you would set up this follow-up sequence. And again, you want to be sending them back to the sales page with your affiliate link. You want to send them to content that's related and that's going to help your customer as well. And then other offers down the road that are related to what your initial core offer was. All right, so that's kind of how it works with setting up your sequence. Now, the final step. Let's go back to the overview. So the final step is you actually need to hook these together. Okay, so you've got your messenger ref URL, which we already created. We've got our chatbot sequence, which we've just created now. Now all we need to do is we need to make sure that people who click on this ref URL actually get added into the right sequence, okay? I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. So all we do is, now that we've saved this sequence, so it exists, we have to make sure that we create it before we can actually go ahead and do this step. So that's why I waited until the end to show you how to do this. But our affiliate marketing follow-up sequence is all good to go here. Now we go back to our growth tools, and then we go to affiliate marketing chatbot URL. And then we see here in opt-in actions, we have the option to add subscriber to a sequence. So this is where we're going to put in our affiliate marketing follow-up sequence. And you'll see it populates here in the drop-down. We can just select that and then click save. And that's it. So now whenever people opt in right here, they're going to be added into our affiliate marketing follow-up sequence, which we just created. And then the final step is just go to setup, and we just grab this URL, and then this is the URL that we send traffic to, okay? So if we have, let's say we're running ads, so we would have this be the ad, or this be the URL that our ad is going to point to. This is going to get people into our chatbot. Let's say we're blogging. This is going to be the call to action URL, or the URL that we embed into our button, okay, to get people to subscribe to our messenger bot. And let's say we're doing YouTube videos again. This is the URL that we would paste, below in the description box below the YouTube video. If we're doing email marketing, if we already have an email list too, we can actually embed this URL into our email copy and say, hey, click here to download your free the top 5 fat burning foods checklist. All right, so anywhere that we're going to be sending traffic, or we're going to be sending all of our traffic basically to this messenger ref URL. And again, once they click on that, super simple. They'll immediately get sent this opt-in message right here to download their free checklist. And then they'll also be subscribed to the follow-up sequence. All right, thanks so much, you guys. I hope you got a ton of value out of this. I'm super, super excited to see you succeed with this. I really want to make sure that you get a ton of value out of my videos and out of my content. And I'm just really, really grateful that you took the time to go out and build this for yourself, okay? So just be consistent. Know that chatbots have absolutely incredible open rates and incredible click-through rates, especially compared to email. Okay, so you're getting in early. All right, not a lot of people are doing this right now, and the ones who do are cashing in big time. All right, so make sure that you get started with this today. You implement it. It takes about about 20, 30 minutes to get this set up, and then you're good to go. All right, so go ahead, take action, have fun, and let me know if you guys have any questions. I'd be happy to help you have further success with this. All right, thanks so much, guys. Really, really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you want to get more awesome free content like this from me. All right, thanks so much, you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.